All right, so today we're going to talk about all the stuff you guys can expect to see on the global side of Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade coming up here in the next few weeks. Additionally, I have some news for JP. The JP news is kind of relevant to global because global is sped up at such a ridiculous pace that we are going to catch up to JP probably here before the end of the year. So basically what this means is a bunch of free cubes incoming for you guys on global, in addition to all this other stuff we're about to talk about. So I'm super excited to lay this all out, and hopefully they actually release all of this stuff that I'm about to show you guys. So chapter 13 and 14 are 100% confirmed to be coming on the 28th. At the time of recording this, that is 2 days away. So what this means is now instead of getting one chapter's worth of cubes, you're getting 2 chapters worth of cubes at a time, which is amazing. And remember, you're getting 50 cubes per mission that you complete, so that adds up to a decent amount of cubes. Plus you have EX stages, plus because chapter 13 and 14 are coming out, we are getting the grade 12 unlock, and along with the grade 12 unlock, we also get a new cursed object collection quest, the Kyushu Mountain Path. And because we get that cursed object collection path, that means you're going to be able to farm out these items, but more importantly, it also means you're going to be able to farm out more cubes on your quest to get to grade 12 and to get your characters to 115. So free cubes from the story mode, and also free cubes from the EX stages, also free cubes from the resource collection here to get to grade 12. And Saki, of course, comes out on the 28th as well, if you did not know that. Now, besides that, okay, if we're going to take a look at the timeline here and kind of go through this really quickly, I know it's like beating a dead horse in a way because we've seen the timeline so many times, right? But this is actually important because it's very easy to forget what is coming to the game. So right now, we are on July, and the update is coming for the standard pool banner here in the next month. So if we go down, we have grade 12, we have Saki here, and then we continue down, and below that we get a map event. I don't know if we're gonna get this. I feel like we might skip the map event. We'll have to see, because we know we are getting probably 2 more characters here in the next 2 weeks. Like they're doing like 1 per week. Okay, so if we continue down, then we see Yaga we have already gotten, so they just skipped Miwa. So pretty much in my mind, when I look at this, I just say we're done with July. Okay, so that means after this week we are probably going to be getting into August. And so what we could see, I don't think we're going to get this gacha. We pretty much just had this rerun, right? I don't even know. This might have been the rerun we just had. I don't know if this counts as that rerun technically. And then we will probably get the powerful enemy battle versus Mahito. And then if we go down a little bit more, we're not going to get the 6 million players achieved 3,000 cubes. Just don't get your hopes up there. Just want to put that out there. But we should get hidden inventory reruns, okay, coming up. So this is big. This is exciting. I believe they will probably do this before they update the standard banner. That would make sense. I don't know. Maybe they'll hold off though. Hard to say, but I would think they're going to do this. So there's a high probability that we get the hidden inventory rerun. So if you missed out, there you go. It seems like it'd be really fast for them to do that, so they might hold off. They might skip it. We'll have to wait and see, really. It would make sense for them to skip it, but they could do it. Additionally, I would almost guarantee that Blue Nanami is going to be one of the next 2 characters, so we'll be getting Blue Nanami, and then I think it's also very likely that we get Maki as one of the next 2 characters. Whether they switch the order like they did with Yaga and Saki, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but highly likely that these 2 characters are next, meaning you also get their events along with them. And if we are going to get this event for Nanami, that means we do have to have the art museum event before, so maybe we'll squeeze in another event. I don't know. We'll have to see how that ends up working out. Maybe they'll skip Nanami because they haven't done the map event part 2. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening, but I think it's still highly likely. They actually probably what they do, I bet you we don't get this map event. I bet you we get the Mahito rerun with Nanami. That would make a lot of sense. Then you get tickets for Nanami from the rerun, potentially your free multi, and then you have Maki's event and Maki come out after that. And then most importantly, we get to the next month, September, which would be about the 3rd week of March for us on global, if you're keeping track, right? Okay, because this is gonna you would get Nanami on week 1, right, and the Mahito rerun. You'll get Maki on week 2 and her event. And then if we get to week 3, then we come down here. What is going to be next? You'll probably get this, maybe get this rerun again. I don't know, we'll see. But then you end up with grade 13 releasing, the new chapter releasing, so even more cubes by the 3rd week of March. Highly likely that we get these. And then you will also get, I don't know about that, but you will also get the standard banner update and pity. Okay, now there is potential. We have to talk about this. I have to point it out. 300 days since the login campaign. We didn't even get the 100 days. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not holding my breath. Maybe we'll get cubes. I'm giving you a maybe there. And then we know for a fact the PC client is being worked on for global. Will it release at the same time? It's a sped up timeline. They haven't had as much time to work on it. I don't know. But potentially. So potentially some free cubes there. Just something to think about. But once again, most important thing, standard banner update and pity coming to the game basically 3rd week of March by my calculations. Hopefully that's right. That's what I've been saying for a while, but just want to break all that down for you guys again so you can see it. Let me know if you think it's actually going to happen, if they're going to change the order or whatnot. Keep in mind, I just have to say it, like, things change. They could change this at any given time. Hopefully though, they wouldn't push this back, because pushing that back even further is going to probably make some people angry, and they've already made enough people angry with some of the decisions they made. Okay, so besides that, let's talk about the JP piece of news I had really quickly. So JP is getting an update right now where they are increasing the character rank cap. So previously, when you upgraded like multiple versions of Yaga, multiple versions of Gojo, right, you have the character rank tab and you're able to complete some missions, get some cubes from the missions, and also get some cubes from ranking them up. So a lot of free cubes to be had technically from ranking up your characters. Well, previously it was capped at 60. On global, a lot of people still haven't even hit that cap, right? So it's not that important to us yet, but keep in mind, global will probably catch up to JP within the year. So within the year, this is going to matter to us because we're going to eventually hit that 60 cap. And we're not going to be able to get cubes anymore from ranking up characters. So they've increased the rank from 60 to 80, which means more cubes. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I do have a screenshot here of what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the rank menu right here. So here's your rank, 60 for Itamaki. And now they're going to increase that to 80, meaning there will be more cubes available for people to potentially get. So just something to look forward to in the future. Just a nice little quality of life update on JP. I hate to tell you, but like JP is doing great for their players. I did read some of the comments though, and people aren't super excited about this on JP actually, which is interesting. Like they're okay with it, right? It's kind of like they're like but they would rather actually have more content in the game. So even JP is saying like we need more content, and I think that's how everybody feels. But I don't know, maybe they're meaning to keep this a casual game. There's definitely games that are casual and games that aren't. I would like to see more content in the game myself personally, but we'll see what they end up doing in this next year as they get global caught up to JP, get everything kind of set where they want it, and then maybe they'll actually start hitting us harder with the content and adding more to the gameplay and stuff like that. They did add a new game mode on JP recently, but one new game mode only holds you over for so long, so we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, in general, guys, that is all the stuff that is happening with Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade on the global and the JP side of the game. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the video, enjoyed the information, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Peace.